What's up guys, it's Johnny Candido of Candido Training HQ. I just want to update you guys real quickly on my current training and on my plans leading up to the Arnold Classic. Right now, as you saw in my last video, I'm finishing up my training cycle. I'm on my 5th week, and what I actually ended up doing during this training cycle is I decreased my training max by 5%. This is the standard protocol if you miss a rep, but it's also an option on my program if you feel like you're just pushing it a bit too hard. Most people aren't going to have to worry about it, but that adjustment can be necessary depending on how advanced of a lifter you are and your diet. But I'll explain all of that later in videos dedicated specifically to explaining my program. Anyways, as far as my training moving forward, what I'm going to do after this cycle is finished is move on to my linear strength control program. I'm doing this so that I can add some variation into my training as well as just have some more flexibility leading up to the Arnold. So it'll be a bit easier to transition into that meet preparation mode, and I want to try low bar squatting and just see how that feels as well. I was thinking about running my strength power program to focus more on increasing my vertical, but what I've decided is that I'm just going to save that for after the Arnold, because right now I'm just focusing on increasing my total as much as possible. I still might do some jump training, but it'll just be on the side and it won't be a real focal point of my training as of yet. As far as my goals for this competition, you guys already know that a 250 kilogram squat, which is 551 pounds, and a 1500 total are my two main objectives for this competition. Other than that, I don't have anything specific in mind. But I did find something interesting, that the IPF Raw World Record for juniors in my weight class, the deadlift is only 287.5 kilograms, which is 634 pounds. And the world record for total in my class was 695 kilograms, which is 1532 in pounds. And I was surprised because I didn't think this would be that close, since the IPF has such great talent internationally. So this is why I'm really turning up the focus in my training. And honestly, I've been extremely motivated ever since that Raw National meet, because I realized I just wasn't nearly as strong as I wanted to be, as I really needed to be. Because I don't want to just be strong by YouTube standards in the YouTube fitness community, but hopefully I want to actually be able to put it together on the platform and compete with the best in the future. If I can hit my goals for the Arnold Classic, it'll just be one more step up which I can build off of as I enter more and more serious competitions. So that's really all I wanted to say as far as my training and my goals leading up to the Arnold Classic. One more quick thing I do want to mention though is I know some people have been missing the deep full ATG squatting, and I know I'm moving more towards a hybrid squat and I'm using a wider stance. But some good news for those of you who do miss it, after the Arnold Classic I'm going to go back to beltless Olympic squats. And the reason for this is to just build back up a base, and for the Arnold Classic I'm obviously going to peak for it. So after you peak for a competition, usually you're going to hit a plateau if you keep trying to push the numbers. So that's why I'll just focus on dropping the weight and using full squats without a belt for an entire training cycle. And this is how I integrate different styles of squatting into my training, is I find that if I try to integrate both at the same time, use Olympic squats as an accessory movement for example, I find that I just don't really get that efficient at one squatting style. So I'd rather just take a full 6-week period to focus on one at a time. Alright guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like the video, support the channel, subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching guys. Peace!
I see no changes, all I see is racist faces. Misplaced hate makes disgrace to races. We under, I wonder what it takes to make this one better place. Let's erase the wasted.